Hi everyone, this month I'll be using the Tarot Illuminati deck to do general readings for all the signs. I've decided to base the readings on how to navigate challenges throughout the month to create the best possible outcome. I hope you enjoy the cards and I hope you enjoy your readings. Hi Pisces, today we're doing your January 2016 reading. We're going to ask for some insight about the energies around you in 2016, for January 2016, and the best way to navigate through these energies to create the most desirable outcome for you. What I'm doing is I like to pick the cards and then just see if they want to flip over. I like to read cards in the upright as much as possible, but sometimes I feel that the energies want to come out strongly, and that's when they appear reversed. So that's why I'm doing it that way. Okay. I hope you can see that. Your first card for the month is the Two of Pentacles upright, and it's in the position of how you see things at the start of January, or how you're going to be seeing things for the start of January 2016. So it feels like there's some juggling going on. There's some things that need to be worked out, thought through. Emotionally, there's some turbulence. There's options being presented to you, and there's a lot of emotional attachment to which option to take. And it's action to create something tangible. So you're going to be in two minds about things, and you're going to be trying to juggle a few things to create something new. Yeah, let's see how the rest of the cards speak, because sometimes as I'm going through the reading, I get a clearer picture. The second card in your reading is the Hanged Man upright, and this card is speaking about what's missing in your life right now, what you feel like is missing for you. And the Hanged Man is all about time. It's about a different perspective. It's about looking at things from another angle, and allowing things to develop in their own time, giving you space to find clarity. So it could just be that there's a lot of things going on for you right now. You're juggling a lot of different things, and you actually do feel like you need some time to yourself to regroup and be able to think about things more clearly, to come to a decision about something, because the Hangman is in what's missing. That's what I feel like. I feel like you need that time and that space, but it's just not happening at the moment because there's just too many things going on for you, both physically and emotionally, creating a bit of turbulence for you. The third card in the spread is the Lover's card, and it's in the position of what is being hidden from you. The Lovers speaks about an actual relationship, or it could be talking about a choice, or it could be talking about a relationship where you have a choice between two partners or two lovers. But what's being hidden from you at this point is maybe the fact that maybe that somebody else needs to make a choice, that somebody else is actually making some choices about your relationship. Maybe they're not satisfied with how things are going in your relationship, and they're weighing up the options about what they're going to do with the relationship, because obviously you're quite busy, tied up with so many different things, not quite clear about where you're headed, and it's causing a bit of turbulence for you. And this maybe this is related to somebody else making a decision about your relationship. You've got two major arcana, so it's a significant issue in your life right now. You're probably not even aware that that's going on, that this person is, umming and ahhing about your relationship, or you're not even aware, you're not clear yet about the fact that there is someone in your life that wants to be with you. So that's interesting. Let's see how it keeps going. The Nine of Wands is in the 4th position, and it's in reverse. And the Nine of Wands is generally about, it's about holding your own. It's about defensiveness. It's about standing up against opposition, waiting for an attack. I feel that the Nine of Wands, generally it speaks about being defensive, persevering, holding your own against opposition. And in the reverse, I'm actually feeling like you need to drop the defensiveness. You need to drop the attack mode, or the waiting on something that's going to happen. It's almost like you're waiting on difficulties or conflict, and I feel like it's past conditioning. I feel like you need to let go of that. I feel like on a day-to-day basis, the way through this issue is that you have adopted a very challenge-focused approach, possibly to your relationships, and it's causing some issues, and it's saying let go of that. I feel very strongly that you need to let go of your defensive attitude and find a better way to communicate. The Queen of Swords rather, is in reverse also, and she's in the position of what will be illuminated for you in the month of January, what will become clear to you for the month of January. Queen of Swords is saying that someone is not clearly communicating with you. Seems like January is about communication, but there's a female around you that is not clear in her communication with you, is not possibly even good at communicating with you. Maybe she's even fearful of communication with you, possibly because of the way that you approach situations. So she's kind of stuck, her sword stuck in the ground, not able to wield clarity and directness with you because of fear of the attitude that you give her. Again, if you turn these cards upright, in the upright, if you show perseverance, you show a willingness to connect with her, willing to let her in, you can still be strong. You can still, if this is a reading for a male, it's almost like the ego and the macho-ness is taking over the ability to connect with someone in your life who is a sword energy, whether it's a female or a male. The air energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini personality is not able to come to the forefront to communicate with you effectively. Also, not being decisive, it's affecting their ability to be decisive about the relationship, which is again correlating with the Lover's card, needing to make decisions. Somebody else that you're in the dark about is needing to make a decision about your relationship, and they can't do that. They feel stuck. They don't feel empowered or strong around you because your energy overpowers them. There's too much defensiveness. There's too much of that old energy that needs to be released. The overprotectiveness of the self in the negative, and that's affecting your relationship with this air energy, this person that wants to communicate with you and they just can't because you won't let them in. It is related to, I'm feeling like it is a relationship issue that's coming up here, but I also feel like work, the Two of Pentacles, to me indicates not just, juggling emotional stuff or juggling the relationship, but it's like you've got too much going on. You've got so many things that you're working on a physical level, materially. Maybe you're focused more on money to the detriment of emotions. You need to have a look at the background of this card. I hope you can see it. It's turbulent waters behind this juggler who's focused on money, but he's turned his back on the emotional side, and it's causing turbulence in his life, and he can't see it yet. And it's like you're probably in the dark about that, and you need to take time out to, like the Hangman, you're missing this. You're missing taking time out to look at your life from a different perspective, to reassess everything that's going on, to reassess how you approach situations and how you approach other people. This could even be, business-wise, taking on too much in the business realm, and not really looking at the details of it, not paying attention to how you feel about choices that you need to make, and ultimately that's causing issues with your ability to connect and communicate to somebody, whether it's a partnership, or I feel like it's a partnership, business or relationship. You're not focusing on a certain aspect of the relationship, and this is causing problems with the other person, who's not really sure they want to connect with you, or are having trouble communicating with you. I feel like they want to be with you. I feel like they want the connection. I feel like they want the partnership. They're just blocked. They're fearful of asserting themselves with you because you're very assertive. You're very direct. You're very strong and firm, almost aggressive, too aggressive in your approach. The last card in the spread is the Ace of Wands upright, and it's talking about where you're headed from here. there's new opportunities, there's new things happening in January for you. If you turn this around, if you turn your defensiveness around, your aggression around, your fear, your aggression is comes from past conditioning of fear, past conditioning of struggle or challenges or aggression. And you need to turn that around. Look at it from today, from this new perspective. Take some time out to really evaluate your emotional state, because you're not looking at your emotional state as is evident in this card. You need to take some time out to think about your emotional state, your emotional life, and reevaluate that. And with that will come a sense of newness, new opportunities for a relationship to flourish, new opportunities for passion. Wands are fire energy, so for me that equates to passion, to energy, to motivation. Maybe you're lacking motivation in your relationship with someone. Maybe this other person will have more motivation to connect with you, more energy and passion in your relationship to connect with you if you turn your aggression around. I feel like I feel like it's a positive ending to an otherwise challenging situation that you've got. There's again, that's upside down. There's opportunities, and there's someone that really wants to be with you. I feel like this person is, even though in the reverse, their personality is very strong and they're very decisive in general, but they're not able to show that with you. And you need to let them in. You need to drop these defenses and let them in. You need to take some time out to think about your own emotional state and what it is that is important to you. Underneath the deck of cards, I always check underneath because it gives me an indication of the foundation of the issue. And underneath you have the Sun card, and it's upright. And so I guess the foundation is that you have a very solid, you have a very happy foundation. You have joy in your life. Everything is great. You have a lot of blessings in your life, a lot of things to be thankful for. And I guess there's just a need to tweak them a little bit to make the other person happy as well. You've got a lot of blessings, but you need to pay attention to your relationships. You need to pay attention to how you interact with your relationships to make it the best possible for both parties. There are two people involved here, so you need to honour that, and you already have a good foundation with whatever the situation is. So you need to respect and honour what you do have, and give the other person an opportunity to connect with you and to flourish with you. So I think the foundation is great, and the opportunities to improve the situation are wonderful. Just needing to take some time out and think about what's important to you, and drop your defensiveness, drop the aggression. I hope that was insightful for you. If you have any questions or would like to leave a comment, please do so, and I'll see you next month.